Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The title of the video gave it away. I'm going to be trying some popular recent launches or some products that have been very hyped at some point and I was influenced to try them. It goes without saying, this is going to be a brutally honest, unfiltered video. Let's start with primers. This was actually a part of my Nykaa haul. I've tested this for the past few days. I've done like a full day wear test and everything. So this is the ELF Power Grip Primer. We all know this. In a nutshell, this is your tacky sticky primer. I wouldn't say uncomfortable sticky, but the main highlight of this primer, it's tacky. Makeup is gonna stick onto your face and last very long. It gives me a slight bit of hydration, but I will say that that hydration is not enough for me. I've noticed that whenever I use this primer versus when I don't, A, my makeup always looks flawless, it looks smoother, and B, it stays on for very long. If you don't like the idea of how this primer sounds to you, you can stay away from this. There are other primers available in the market. Now your makeup is going to be ultra long lasting if you use these together. This is the ELF Power Grip Dewy Setting Mist. It does have an oily solution, so it is a bi-phase product, so you're supposed to shake it every time before you use it. Mist of this is so fine that I can barely feel anything on my face. What I do is I use a primer first and then I use this on top of it. This makes my skin very hydrated and juicy, very dewy. I like to use this more before makeup, which is as a prep step also. If now this is expensive, either get it on buy one get one, or there is an affordable. I think this is a dupe of Milk makeup primer. This is technically dupe ka dupe. Mars gripping primer. You can see how well loved it is. The only difference is that this has definitely more gripping power. Okay, the next product. I have been seeing this all over. So these are the Inside Radiance filter and it has some great reviews, so I had to try it. I have two shades with me. I either mix them together or use the shade Light. Can we first talk about how affordable this is? It comes for 280 rupees only. I use the shade Light. Mostly I use the shade Light. It works pretty okay for me. Right off the bat, this is a ultra supremely affordable dupe of so many similar expensive products. You know what I mean? So this product now, it's definitely a multitasker. I can use this in so many different ways. Underneath my foundation, as my foundation, on top of my foundation as a highlighter. This has such a pretty glow. Like, it is so natural, so subtle. It delivers such a nice radiant glow on my face. I absolutely love how lightweight it feels, how nicely it blends. I love how it makes my base look so dewy and glowy and healthy, which I'm all about. It will feel like a luminous filter on your skin and will not exaggerate any texture, even if you have any. They have 6 shades in total, which is great for such an affordable brand. You just pick a shade that you feel is close to your skin tone and you can make it work. And this one is waterproof as well. Well, I'm just going to show you. You can go ahead and try these. 100% approved by me. Next, I'm going to be talking about what's called the iconic concealer, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've had this for a while. I think I've had this for over 3 months. In all honesty, seems like I don't like it as much as I wanted to like it. Shade is not something that I like. This is how the shade looks. Now I think it's too light for me. Whenever I use this, I feel like my whole base looks very grey and ashy, which is why I like my concealers to have that little bit of a yellow orange undertone. I think it has a neutral tone, even though I very well shade matched myself. This is the shade Macadamia. It's medium 1.5. I cannot use this on its own. What's the point if I have to use another concealer with this shade? Even the formula is not out of the box. One good thing is that it blends seamlessly. The coverage is natural and it's so expensive. The Mars concealer has better coverage. It has a nicer radiant finish. The shade is perfect. No, I mean, for the hype was created around it, it was very underwhelming for me. If I get the right shade with the right undertone, will I like it? This is not a must try from my end unless you've been using it for years and you really like it. Now we have so many better concealers. Okay, I'm going to quickly take you through these two products from ELF. I finally used their sponge. Now this is a very marshmallowy soft kind of a sponge. It's very, very nice. I think the shape is also very interesting because it's like an egg shaped with pointed edges. I've used this to blend my concealer today. It does a great job at blending, which is its only job. I hope I'm able to retain this and this lasts very long for me. Another product from ELF is the Wow Brow. Now I really like this product. I think I should be sponsored by ELF at this point. Now this is a product I will say that is not for everybody. This has small little fibers in it which gives that effect of fuller brows. The tint is not too much, like it's just the right amount. It's natural. It's the kind of product which is for like a quick fix, and that is what I'm always looking for. The shade is perfect for me. It's almost blackish. So if you have medium sparse to fuller brows like how I do, really good option. If you have thinner, almost not there, very, very sparse brows, this is not a product for you. Not something that you can rely on for like setting your brows in place. Let's talk about a makeup brush. So this is the NARS. I've seen so many people talk about this. This is the 4-in-1 brush. I mainly got it because I'm going to be traveling soon. I'm not going to be carrying 4-5 different brushes. So here you have the flat top foundation brush. You can use this for any kind of base product. Your foundation, concealer, liquid blush. I already have used their brushes before, and this is like one of my favorite blush brushes, even though this is the powder brush. This side you get a nice tapered brush. It's fluffy, so this is mainly for your powdering, your powder blush. And you open this and here you have this eyeshadow brush. It's eyeshadow blending brush that, like, you have to be very careful in closing it. And here you have this flat eyeshadow brush. Such a great innovation, and the brush quality is amazing. I think in the affordable section, one of the best quality brushes you can find. I've had this for so long and it's still in shape. Next I have a very expensive blush. Next, I have a very expensive blush from Nudestix. This is a cream blush, which is very, very popular. Then you have a brush, which honestly is of no use. This comes in a lot of different finishes and variants. The one that I have is the Nudies Matte Luxe. The shade is Rosy Posy. It's a very pretty cool tone pink. Now I had a learning curve with this product. This is a very, very creamy cream blush. I was applying it straight, but I figured out that is not the best way to use this. Or when you warm it up in your fingers and then you apply it with your fingers, it blends so much way nicer, looks so much more natural. The texture of this is very balmy. It's very soft on the cheeks, deposits the right amount of pigment, not super pigmented, but I didn't find any blurring effect on this. With all the affordable cream blushes, similar cream blushes that we have right now, I don't think so it's compulsory to go and get this. I think Swiss Beauty, Kira, and so many other brands have similar blushes. You can get similar effect and finish. I'm gonna link some of our favorites in the comments, which brings me to the next product, which is a lip product. It's from Nykaa. It's Nykaa Cosmetics Butter Balm. So it's like a clickable, glossy lip gloss and lip balm in a stick form. Now the finish of this, I feel like it's glossy and luscious, but it's not shiny. It's not shiny and glassy, While you have this on your lips, it does keep your lips nice and soft and hydrated. I thought it would be like a nude brown, but this is more like your reddish brown. So I'm disappointed with the shade. Applies similar, ditto, like the DM Beauty Glass Tint Balm. Definitely like the DM Beauty shade more. Before we move on to the last few products, the lipstick that I'm wearing is also a new lipstick. It's from Inside again. It's the Lip Cream in the shade 3 Freja. I think it's such a pretty shade. The formula is also very creamy and moussey. I like. Another launch that's going very, very popular, you're going to see countless campaigns on this, is the Hyphen Ceramide hydrating ceramide toner essence. I don't have the moisturizer with me. It's for normal to dry and dehydrated skin. I think a lot of people had so many concerns about it being comedogenic, the ingredients. I'm not the best person to answer any of that. DM them and I'm sure they're going to help if you have any doubts before purchasing a product. I've already posted a shorts on this with my detailed review. One thing I would like to add to that is this has a mild Fevicol scent. One of my other skincare products also had similar kind of scent. I think it has something to do with some ingredient in here. There's no added fragrance. I don't really mind it. I like it even more than the face skin toner. This one feels more moisturizing and hydrating, and that is exactly what my skin needs right now. Maybe the Fade toner is something that will be more suitable for the summers. In fact, I'm gonna carry this while traveling. Oily acne prone skin, I'm not really sure. But for dry, dehydrated, normal skin, totally go for it. This Pilgrim moisturizer, which is the Squalene Glow moisturizer. This moisturizer I tried recently. It looks like a pudding, doesn't it? I've seen this also going viral. It feels very hydrating, but it absorbs into your skin, but also leaves that nice bit of very pretty glow on your skin. Just one downside is that it has a lot of fragrance. This seems to be a lot for me. I wish they made it fragrance free, but otherwise it's a very nice moisturizer, hydrating. Sometimes I just use this sleeping mask before I go to bed. I apply a layer of this and it works really nice. The last and probably the most awaited review is this new perfume from Plum, Body Loving, EDP Moonkissed Drama. I could not resist getting this, obviously, because I had to review it. This is a very different scent. I think up till now, Plum was only making vanilla and sweet scents. This one is very different. This gives me the vibes of Bath and Body Works Dark Kiss. I have the body lotion. Smells exactly the same, like exactly. And I do really like the scent of Dark Kiss. It definitely lacks originality. It's a dupe of some other perfume. Couple of launches from Plum. Maybe they're trying to rip off scents. Quickly gonna tell you the notes of this. Top notes, may it has a blackberry, bergamot. Middle notes, floral bouquet. Incense, sweet rose. Base notes is musk, vanilla, amber. I really like amber in the base note. It smells very deep. This is your floral, fruity, musky scent. If you are true gourmand lover and vanilla lover, you will not like this. It gives me a lot of blackberry. Like I can smell a lot of blackberry, but once it dries down, it settles down into a very musky scent, which I personally really like. If you ask me which one do I like better, I wore this the other day and it lasted on me throughout the day. I think I should stop mentioning the number of hours this lasted on me, because most perfumes do last well on me, and there's always one person or the other telling me no, it does not last long. So it really depends, because I always apply perfumes on a moisturized skin. I'd wear this to a date night, like a totally nighttime perfume. And yes, with that, I think I'm going to end today's video. If you want to try, check out any of the products mentioned in today's video. You'll find all the links in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Leave this emoji if you've made it so far. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video.